What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed. OG is back. You guys already know what time it is with this guy right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. Well, anyways, people, I got to give a shout out to my barrio, man. You know what I mean? I got so much love for my barrio and all my homeboys. Yes, there's gonna be times where homies don't see eye to eye, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? And homies already know, when you need to reach out to somebody, you reach out to them directly and not through social media. You know what I mean? That's just the way we was brought up and raised. We hold ourselves very high in standards coming from my hood, and I'm not saying that other hoods don't, but you know what I mean? I'm just speaking for my hood. But anyways, man, much love and respect to everybody from the hood. And with that being said, man, I have to give a shout out to, before I go and give this other shout out to my boy Scooter and the other homie Lux. They're running a podcast called Roses from the Concrete. If you guys ain't aware of it, go check it out, man. They're gonna be bringing some good content to the table. You know what I mean? Both good homies right there. Make sure you go over there and subscribe and let them know that their homies sent them over. You know what I mean? Because that's how we get down, and that's the way it should be. You know what I mean? Support the homies. And if a homie's doing wrong, reach out to them. Let them know. Don't let them sit there and wreck. That's the way we was taught, and that's the way we run our program. But anyways, people, I got to give a shout out to my channel members, my subscribers, my followers, and everybody that's been supporting my channel, man. Even like I said, even the funny bunnies, because you're keeping me in the algorithm. And this is a fitness channel. I always start off talking about something about fitness. Yesterday I spoke a little bit on ketosis and the benefits of ketosis. And today I'm just going to elaborate just a little bit on kidney health, people. Today's a very busy day for me. You guys are aware today is Friday. Today I have my team members doing their weigh-ins, their progress pictures. I have to go through everybody's profiles, and it's an all-day thing. So today I'm just gonna keep this kind of like a freestyle Friday, baby. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna shoot from the hips. You know what I mean? But before I do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, put your notification bell on all, and share this channel. Let's get me up to 10,000 subscribers. That way I can start doing lives. With lives is going to come interactions with everybody. You know what I mean? I will not discriminate. I'm not biased. You come at me right, you come at me correctly, and you will get response. And a correctable, not a correctable, a proper response. Let's just put it that way. Because if you do come at me in a certain way, it won't be tolerated. I'll just remove you. You know what I mean? There ain't time for no DPs. You will just be straight remove from the yarda. Well, anyways, people, yes, I ramble on and I bounce around here and there. That's what I'm known for. You know what I mean? It's just like what I do in life. I'm everywhere. Ain't nothing changed from the real world to behind the screen. I bounce around everywhere. But anyways, kidney health. Let's talk a little bit about kidney health, people. A big myth is that potassium is bad for the kidneys. Not true. Okay, so our bodies require like 4,700 milligrams of potassium each day, people. The only time you'd avoid potassium is if you have advanced stage kidney disease. Okay, just some food for thought, people. You know what I mean? Keep it in mind, because there's a lot of myths about certain vitamins and nutrients that are harmful, and then there's actually a lot of them are right on the money. You know what I mean? But do your research before you make any decisions, especially when it comes involving your health, your overall conditioning of your health awareness. You know what I mean? Always seek advice from from your doctor or your nurse practitioner, whoever is taking care of you. You know what I mean? Mandatory. Because at the end of the day, I am not a doctor. I'm just sharing knowledge that I've learned throughout my history of with sports and fitness, overall conditioning of the body, and it's the reason I say it's knowledge is because I've experienced it myself. I've actually went through it. It's not like something I just rode with, like what everybody tends to do nowadays. You know what I mean? They hear shit and they just go along with it. They jump on the bandwagon. That's the absolute wrong thing to do. So, anyways, people, potassium, it protects kidney health. Okay, it helps lower high blood pressure, which damages the kidneys, and protects against kidney stones. Too much sodium can be hard on the kidneys, but the remedy is more potassium, people. Okay, so let me give you some factors that contribute to kidney damage. Excessive sugar. The one that you guys are gonna hate is alcohol, people. It's alcohol. If you're one of them persons that could drink moderately, hey, I tip my hat to you. As far as myself, I can't do it. I'm a fucking alcoholic. You know what I mean? It's with anything and everything that I've done in life. I max out on everything. When I was a dope fiend, I was fucking good at being a dope fiend. You know what I mean? I wasn't fucking scraping kibbles and bits. I knew how to feed my habit. You know what I mean? I know I'm not bragging about this shit because it's horrible. It's just that's the character in me. I find humor to a lot of this stuff because I've seen the way my life was spiraling out of control, man. And you know what's sad about it? There's no one to pump your brakes for you, because a lot of the times when you're getting high with the homies and doing the same thing, you guys don't realize it, man. You guys really think that you guys are on your A game, but you're not. You know what I mean? And like I said, much love to all my homies. You know what I mean? And like I said, in every neighborhood, not every homie's gonna see eye to eye, but it is what it is. And coming from where I'm coming from, I know my homies. If I was absolutely in the wrong about something, they would reach out to me. There's more than one homie that has my direct number. Yeah. But anyways, people. So yeah. Yeah, alcohol, man, you guys gotta get that shit under control. You know what I mean? I know there's gonna be people on here and laugh about it and crack a beer because of this, but when you acquire that sickness, that condition, you're gonna be thinking differently, man. You know what I mean? I've been there and I've done that too. You know what I mean? We always think that, it won't happen to me, but this shit doesn't discriminate. Okay, so anyways, I just had to emphasize on that a lot because coming from my background, our culture, we do a lot of drinking. You know what I mean? It's our way of pastime and chopping it up with the homies and having good times. You know what I mean? Especially at the bolos and just everywhere in general. Man, back in the day, boy. Hey, those of you from my times, you guys remember the parties back in the day, man. Who always ran the door? The homies. You know what I mean? To who was coming in and who was leaving and shit. It was so much fun back then. But anyways, man, that's other stories I could touch on, man. So anyways, food dyes are extremely bad for your kidneys as well, too. And then there's phosphorus from sodas. It's terrible, people. And then there's certain medications as well, man. So just be aware of what you're putting into your body. You know what I mean? Take the time to do a little research. You know what I mean? If you just put in a fraction of the time of doing some research of what you do on watching social media and all the bullshit out here, you would educate yourself some. You know what I mean? You would pick up some tips on how to better yourself. You know what I mean? But for some reason, people, they just don't like to look into that. Anything that's going to be beneficial to life or showing positive movements, people just they turn the other way. You know what I mean? I guess they won't understand until they reach a certain age. Hopefully they understand by then. You know what I mean? I lived that life. You know what I mean? I lived behind them walls. I've been in riots, melees. I've been in neighborhood things. You know what I mean? And I'm never going to go against what the younger homies' beliefs are, because at the end of the day, the homies got to find out for themselves. You know what I mean? There may be a few that's going to listen to an older homie, but nowadays, I'm going to keep it real with you. A lot of the homies look at us like we're a little bit fucking bunkers. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in my time, we we used to sit and listen to the homies, you know what I mean? And I mean, they could go on a nod, and we'll take off to the store, come back a half hour later, and we'll go kick it right there with them, and they'll pick up exactly where they left off at, like if they never nodded out. It's some funny shit, man. And for those of you guys know, you guys know, you know what I mean? Hey, remember the days over there on fucking Lashbrook, on Rush Street and all that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was fun times. But with me, you know, I was everywhere, man. I used to kick it over there on Poseria, Mountain View, everywhere. Fucking Dead End, Dotson, you name it, I was there. I was in the mix behind fucking, you know, the airport with the older homies and stuff. Like I said, I always rode with a lot of the older homies, you know. I mean, there's just a couple youngsters that were about my same age. But anyways, yes, I rambled on, people. And today, like I said, today we're going to consider this like a freestyle Friday. And so I'm going to just go with these funny bunnies out here, man, because these funny bunnies, and the reason why I label them funny bunnies is because I just wanted to be low-key, give them a more of a respectful title. You know, at the end of the day, they're still trolls, and funny bunnies, man, they reproduce just like fucking rabbits, man, because there's a gang of them, and I get them day in, day out, and people, they start doing all this shit and woofing and talking out the side of their neck. And, you know, going and sticking their motherfucking fingers in my Kool-Aid and not even knowing what flavor it is. And this message right here is to that individual that's talking about, what did he call those? Something rhymes. I forget what he called them. In other words, they're childish rhymes. These rhymes don't come from where you come from, G. These come from behind them walls. You know what I mean? Doing time and chopping it up with the homies and fucking giving each other fucking carilla, man. So if you don't know, you shouldn't even speak on shit like that. I wish I could put an end to the people that are on social media wolfing out the side of their neck, but you know, it is what it is. I guess that's what keeps this motherfucking what you guys call this, the YouTube yarda active or something like that. But you know, like I said in the past, and I'm gonna tell you guys today, once I go live in my yarda, shit isn't going to be tolerated. There's not going to be no DPs. You're not going to get broken off. You're just going to get removed. You know what I mean? We going full force, baby. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be one of them YouTube funny bunnies, trolls, and you want to interact, be professional about your trollism. Or whatever, however you guys title that shit. You know what I mean? I laugh about this stuff. But anyways, if you're going to be there, like I said, you know, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And I'm an individual. If you want to play games, I could show you how they're played. You know, but we don't want to go there with that. You know what I mean? Those are my old ways, man, you know, and I'm trying to keep on pushing this positive vibe, and that's what I do day in, day out, man. So anyways, man, you guys already know this is a fitness channel. If you guys want to get started on your fitness journey, just shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. You could always go to my Instagram and check out my story. You know, I've got more than 2 years of content on there, working out at the gym, 2 years, little over two years and some change. Never missing, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, I didn't talk about it, I stood about it. I have testimonials, I have transformations. I actually have some free meals that you could go get you started on becoming, you know, a little leaner instead of just, you know, looking a little fattier. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, this OG rambles on a lot. Yes, I use that word a lot, and the reason why is because I'm a dressed OG nowadays. I really don't care for that title, you know what I mean? Because at heart, I'm still young, you know what I mean? I've always looked at OGs as being like at least in their 60s, you know what I mean? I'm not there yet. You know, I'm 54, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Eventually it rubs off on me, you know? So I guess that's what my audience likes to hear, you know? So that's why I do it, people. It's not, I'm not giving myself a title. I actually earned this title, people, for those of you that want to contest it and start saying shit, because I see it day in, day out with people on social media giving people titles of, oh, that's a real one right there. Why is he a real one? Because he got tattoos all over his face? It's just a nice paint job, baby. Come on, man. real ones recognize real tattoos. You know what I mean? You could tell these folks out here with these nice paint jobs on them, perfection. Every last one of them was done in a shop. You know what I mean? But to the squares out there, or should I say the people that ain't really have that ghetto background, yeah, you know, if those tattoos will fool the public eye, you know what I mean? Right away they stereotype. But you know, you really take a look around, man. Tattoos is it's body art now. Everybody has them. I mean, you see Huras with them. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I remember when I was in Lancaster, real quick, man. When I was in Lancaster, um, I didn't really work in the store in canteen, but I had access. Just put it this way, I had homies that were there, and I had access to pull up and go inside the store and kick it with them and eat whatever we wanted to eat. You know what I mean? But the homies had it sold up, man. I'm not gonna tell you what year it is, but an individual that was running the canteen. Hey, man, if you ever see this, um, hey, the homies was doing some fucking sleeving this food down in there. It was crazy. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, the homies plugged in right here. But anyways, man, it was something that was unbelievable, something unheard of. But you know, I'm sure there's a lot more other things out there that would fucking like put people in awe. Like, what the fuck that really went on behind there? You'd be surprised, man, what goes on behind the walls. You know what I mean? You got to make the best of it when you're back there. You know, you can't let time do you. You just got to do time. You know, that's the best way, man. But anyways, yes, this OG went rambling on, and today is a Freestyle Friday. I touched a little bit about fucking kidney health and the trolls out here. They're just mass producing and coming on here and doing a lot of wolfing. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you guys already know what time it is. Let's get this channel up to 10,000 subscribers. That way I can start doing lives. Hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you choose. Just make sure to put that notification bell on all and share this channel, man. Share it, you know what I mean? And if you guys ever have any type of topic you want me to elaborate on, let me know, man. Don't be shy, because a motherfucking closed mouth won't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth, you're just gonna get food all over your motherfucking clothes. And you start walking around looking like a poo butt. Anyways, people, with that being said, man, it's Friday. It's a beautiful day. A lot of clouds up there, but they're clouds of no threat. You know what I mean? It's just blocking a little bit of that sun. You guys enjoy your Friday, man. Just keep on grinding. You know what I mean? Don't ever let anybody interfere with your vision in life. You know, go out there and get it. Set small goals, conquer them one at a time. You know, that way you could reach that biggest one that you've been thriving for, you know. And then once you do reach that main goal, you could look back and realize that the true biggest goal was the first one that you've ever set for yourself, because that's what got you started to get you where you're at today. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours.